Obviously, a very special day for the Jackrabbit Nation. First off, congrats to the football team, 7th seed, get to play at home. Pretty darn cool for Coach Stig and the rest of the crew. Obviously, today meant a lot for me and my family and a lot of people of Jackrabbit basketball. But this purple towel was pretty special, and to be able to bring a little bit of awareness to for epilepsy and people that deal with epilepsy is pretty special to our program. Obviously, Aaron and the Fegan family are Jackrabbits through and through, and he's what Jackrabbit basketball is all about. So to be able to bring a little awareness to that is pretty cool. As far as the game, really, really proud of how our guys approached this game, and really, really happy with how we shared the basketball, especially early in the game. And I thought it really jump-started us and got us off to a great start, and we were able to put them away fairly early. So with that, I'll open it up to any questions that anybody has.
When you say you're really happy with the approach, is that in any way a reference to just, you played at Arizona 2 nights ago and now you're coming in here today against obviously a team that's rebuilding, struggling in a totally different place than the Wildcats were?
I don't necessarily mean it like that, Zim. I was just meaning it in general. Afternoon game, young team, Sunday afternoon. Certainly part of it was, we're back at home. We were at Arizona the other day, so I think that probably played a little bit of part of it. But I thought our guys were locked in from the start and were worrying about the Jackrabbits and not necessarily what name was on the other jersey.
Having a chance to talk to you since then, how'd you feel about how that went down there?
Like I told Tyler on the radio afterwards, I'm certainly not into moral victories. And I thought we did leave a few things on the table when you have 21 turnovers and they shoot 30 free throws. And it wasn't because of the reffing. It was mostly because we weren't physical enough on the glass in the second half. I thought we had a few things in our hands that we could have controlled. And but on the other hand, I was so proud of our guys' effort, compete, and going into an environment like that, and really giving them everything they wanted. So really proud of the effort, but also a lot of things to learn where I think we had some things in our hands that we could have controlled, and maybe the outcome would have been a little bit different.
Did you get a sense, maybe today or just in the days since that game, that it was good for your team's confidence?
Well, we don't really worry about our confidence. We worry about just that trying to get better that day. And it certainly didn't hurt, I'm sure, to give our guys a little bit of boost of confidence to go there and play with the 14th ranked team in the country on their floor. But this group is much more than that. This group is about just approaching every day and trying to get better that day. So that's the way we kind of look at it.
Offensively, did you really moved it around today a lot, shared it really well, was very balanced. Is that kind of ideally how you guys would look offensively, what you did today?
Yeah, I love the way we played today and the unselfishness we played today. Now, not every team we play is going to allow us to do that, and so certainly we're not going to be able to do that every night, and we're going to have to, put the ball on the floor maybe a little bit more and attack the basket off the bounce, where today we just moved that thing so well and put them in some tough situations and some long closeouts, and we were able to capitalize on those situations, and then when we got to the paint, we shared it. Just really played very unselfish.
Alou Dillon was pretty good coming back from a little bit of an absence.
Yeah, it was good to get Alou back on the court and get him some minutes because we're going to need him. And you know what I really liked second half was he protected the basket a little bit better, and he played with a little bit more freedom and a little bit more just relax and confidence. And that's what we need. That's how we need Alou to play. He certainly has the ability to shoot the perimeter shot, but he can also, you look at those shoulders, man, he can be a dominant force down on the block too. So to be able to get some things out of Alou is pretty nice.
So coming into this game, how did you prepare for a team that was different from Arizona?
Our approach doesn't change who we're playing. We still approach that. We're going to work like crazy to have a great understanding of the team that we're going to play and understand what we're going to give up and what we're going to take away. And we did that with Arizona. We did that with Mississippi Valley State, and we're going to do it with Samford on Wednesday. So the approach doesn't change.
going back to your opening statement, you mentioned what this day means to the Fegan family and many members of Jackrabbit Nation. Saw that moment you shared with Tyler and your sons out there before the game. What does this day mean to you?
Yeah, it just when you do things like that, it makes you sit down and reflect a little bit. And Tyler and I talked and before the game, you know, and it just makes you realize how tough those little cookies are. And it's not easy what they've been through, but it doesn't make you don't make any excuses. You have to live life to the fullest. And that's what we're doing, and that's what Aaron Fegan's going to do, and that's what you guys are going to do. Everybody has a few bumps in the road, and we just it's how you approach it. You be a fighter, and you do it.
Alex, what was it like going from playing Arizona a couple nights ago, now to coming back home Sunday in what was not quite as stressful a game?
In terms of approach, not that much different. We know coming into each and every game we need to bring 100% compete, making sure we're 100% focused for the task at hand. In terms of personnel, obviously, Arizona, you're going up against guys who are projected first round in the draft, so in terms of that, maybe just a little different.
Did you guys feel good about how you played down there?
At Arizona? Yeah, we thought we competed for most of the game. We thought we had a really good first half. Obviously ended up 4. In the second half, got a little sloppy with the ball, turned it over, and that's probably what cost us the game. We kind of beat ourselves there.
Noah, how do you feel like things are sort of coming along for this team so far?
Well, it's first year, so I don't really know what to expect, but I'm just enjoying it. I think we got a good team. I love how unselfish we are. Everyone's looking out for each other, and it's just a fun group of guys to play with.
Seemed like you guys shared the ball really well. I mean, all night really, but especially in the first half to kind of build that early lead. I know that's something you guys have been talking about really since the preseason. How do you feel like you guys are doing in balancing things out, spreading it around? Because it's obviously, and you did mention you weren't here last year, but that's a little bit different than what this team has maybe done the last couple of years.
Yeah, I get that, but with Hendo, he's big on that. He's big on just being unselfish and playing for your teammates and doing whatever you got to do to win. And we don't really have one guy right now that's going to go out and have 50 like Mike did a couple times and stuff like that, so we got to figure out other ways to win. So.
Alex, what's it been like for you? Because obviously you were a part of that last year where there were guys that you kind of knew were going to get their 15 shots every game. You talked this year about it being more of a balanced team approach. How's that coming along as far as maybe, obviously that's what you guys want to do. How successful do you feel like you've been so far at doing that?
Yeah, last year my role was kind of trying to get those guys shots, get them open, big time hustle play, stuff like that. And transitioning into this year over the summer, just kind of work on, being more aggressive, playing off 2 feet in the paint, making sure I'm still finding my shot too when I'm open, but at the same time still being unselfish and finding guys like Noah when they're open.
Did you use up all your threes in that Mount Marty game?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you feel like defensively too? And last year, you guys had a lot of offensive weapons, so I think that was part of, those guys stay out of foul trouble, focus on trying to score points. It's a little bit different this year. What's the approach been like on defense?
Yeah, last year I think our team was a little more offensive focused, and I think transitioning to this year we're a little more defense focused, a little different roles on defense, a little bit different plans on defense, but I think it's going along good.
So coming into this game, what was your guys' focus? Were you more focused on defense or offense?
That's a good question. We're always, I don't know, Hendo's big on defense. He stresses defense each and every practice. We got to go 100 on defense all the time, be in your gaps, and we work on it every day. So I'd probably say defense. We're always stressing defense.
Yeah, I think, and kind of relating it to offense, when we know when we're good on defense and we're getting stops, that'll kind of let us flow into offense. Offense will come easier for us.
So how they came out pretty strong in the second half. What do you guys feel? Do you think they were just shooting better, or did you guys kind of slack up?
Yeah, I think the focus wasn't really there. We knew we had a good first half. Yeah, it just didn't come out with focus in the second half.
No compete.